Hello, movie lovers, and welcome to the show. For today's episode, I actually have my good friend,
Charlie, hello.
and this is our neighbors watching trailers reaction videos. I hope that you guys are enjoying them. Go on ahead, like and subscribe and share with your friends. Another thing, too, guys, is this is actually going to be our Loki trailer review and everything, trailer reaction. So I hope that you end up liking this and everything. And like the link says below, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I can't wait to dive into this. I can't wait to see what this Loki trailer looks like. I saw a little bit of teasers and stuff like that in the last couple of months, but it's been a while since we actually got a full-length trailer. So, with that being said, let's go on ahead and see what this is about.
All right.
I know what this place is.
Hmm.
The timekeepers have built quite the circus. And I see the clowns are playing their parts to perfection.
Kind of has a Shining kind of feel.
Yeah, I love it. Makes you sound super smart. I am smart. I know. Okay.
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
This is absurd.
Sign this too.
We protect the proper flow of time. You picked up the Tesseract breaking reality. I want you to help us fix it. Why me? I need your unique Loki perspective. Do I get a weapon? Yeah.
You really believe in this Loki variant?
Luckily, he believes in himself enough for the both of us.
It's adorable that you think you could possibly manipulate me. I'm 10 steps ahead of you.
You're not big on trust, are you?
Damn, the magic looks good.
You can trust me. Loki, I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times. I'd never do it again.
Okay. I definitely like this. I definitely like what I saw with this. It makes it feel like that he's like the Barry Allen of the Marvel Cinematic Universe when it comes down to being arrested for breaking the time, and then also too, it also has that humor in it and everything. I also liked how they said this is for everything that you ever said, and he's like, that's preposterous. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, there's a paper printing out, which kind of reminds me of Bruce Almighty, but it's being done to a god and everything. And the whole, you know what though, I'm excited for this. I also liked how now he has to go back in time to try and fix the whole entire deal now, where he has to go back in time, fix the time loops and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if he did something to where he brings Cap back on an accident.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that image of the clip because I saw somebody was talking about it. Is this somebody or is this Natasha? So I'm trying to find that aspect in the clip.
That looks like Natasha.
Yeah, that looked like Black Widow.
Yeah, that does look like Natasha right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be Natasha. If they're bringing back Natasha and this is how they're doing it, I'm okay with that.
I could see that because he's like you said. I think this is. I'm interested in how if this is going to involve anything regarding like from WandaVision, how she kind of was like changing reality. So I think there's multiple things in play here that's going to spark the multiverse. Wanda going crazy. I think that's going to be one aspect, and I think what Loki did when he sold the Tesseract too. That could I think that's going to open up some stuff too. But I think this is Black Widow. I really think that's why I wanted to make sure. I want to find this image in the clip just to think. I think this is Widow, and I think this is how they bring her back. So I don't think she's necessarily dead.
Right. I think he winds up finding a way to bring her back to life again. I think this is also where she jumped off that cliff.
Yeah, it looks like this. Yeah, where she jumped off the cliff or whatever, and
what Red Skull.
Yeah, because it's going back to the very first Avenger movie where he was doing stuff to her mind, like when he's questioning her about manipulating her in the very first Avenger movie. So, and because this show is probably going to take place after Endgame because Loki disappears during that sequence in the very end. I would be shocked if this isn't Natasha because it might be somebody else, but I think it's her.
I'm pretty sure it is. Like I said, I'm okay if that's how they do it. Also, too, I wouldn't be surprised if this is also something that winds up ruining Cap's life, where he has to come back again, and now he's involved in Falcon and the Winter Soldier in some way.
Yeah, because the show technically Loki comes out before Black Widow, so I'm interested if what the event. I think that I'm interested if that's what Disney decided to do to push it after Loki, because there might be some stuff that we're not seeing in the Black Widow movie. Maybe explaining how she's not dead, because I think they might explain that towards the end of the movie. So I don't know. I mean, it's all interesting stuff, but I don't think I agree with Tamara. I don't think she's dead.
No, now that I saw this image, now I have that tantalization, right, of the fact that it's actually a reality that the show is actually happening, but not only that, but the whole entire speculation of the fact that she might be alive tells me that it might be 100% a sure thing now. So with her being alive, I'm okay with that. It depends. It depends on how they actually bring back characters, right? It depends on how it's actually laid out. It looks good on paper, but it's about how it's well received on the screen and everything, and how it does with viewers. For me, seeing this laid out, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them going that direction and everything, because of the fact it's like, okay, you're giving us a Black Widow prequel movie. Why are you giving us a prequel movie when she's dead? Why didn't you do this back when she was alive? So this could be a way of them saying, well, we know we screwed the pooch with not going on ahead and giving her a solo movie when you guys asked for it back in 2010 when we saw her being established for the Avengers movie. So we're going to bring her back again so that way we can go on ahead and flesh out her character even more. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the way they're going to go with it if they decide to do that. But also, like, the magic in this, the magic looks really good. Also, like the humor, the humor is very good. This is definitely the god of chaos, not chaos, but mischief and everything. So I definitely love what they're doing with this. I definitely love Tom Hiddleston, of course, as Loki. And you know what? I'm actually happy that they're doing it this way. Also, because I thought that the way Loki died, it made me sad, but to see him back again, it's like he's not even missing a beat at all. It's like Tom Hiddleston is just back as Loki. He's glued into that character. The lights on, and that's it. He's just going straight at it. So what about you, though? I mean, what do you think about the magic?
The first trailer, like I said, I was like, okay. I wasn't really sold on it, but the next few, I'm like, okay. Like I said, since it's Marvel, I'm going to watch it, because if it has anything to do with what's going on in this current phase, and they said that pretty much all these shows have a reason that they're all part of the new phase. So I'm gonna watch it, but I'm intrigued now, especially if we're on that image alone. Like I said, we're just seeing the backside, not the front side of like her face. So I'm thinking it's Natasha, and I'm wondering if this is how they bring her back. I'm in it, because I kind of want, like, I didn't like how they wrote her off. I mean, yeah, it made sense in Endgame, but I'm like I was bummed, because like I said, I want to see her take on Thanos, because she was there the whole time, and to have her not be able to be a part of the big fight against Thanos was kind of that was a plumber. So I think, like I said, maybe to bring how they bring her back, I'm all for it. But like I said, I'm intrigued on this show, though. I think it's
Me too.
and it's like I said, if it has any correlation to the other shows, I'm okay with that. I don't know
Right.
I don't know how much it will be correlated with Falcon and Winter Soldier. However, I think it may be more WandaVision than this one because it's got that thing. But if there's any correlation to what's going to happen, I'm all for it. As long as it has a story and it's building to something, like it's building to the next phase, not a filler show. That's what I don't want. I don't want a filler show. That's why I was a little worried about WandaVision. I was like, is this just a filler show or what? And it turns out it wasn't. But I want this to go to somewhere.
I think here's the thing. I think the MCU, Kevin Feige is smart when it comes down to the MCU stuff because it's not. If he's going to put something out on the smaller screen, it's just not going to be there for filler. It's going to be there for a purpose. It's going to be there to drive the other phases and the other parts of the films, I believe. So I'm sold on Loki. I'm excited for Loki. I'm at a 5 for Loki right now, compared to where I was before, where it was like maybe a 4. So, what about you?
I'm probably at close to a 4. Like I said, I mean, from compared to where I was, it's probably about a 2. Mainly because, like I said, it was like, okay, looks weird. Okay, might be decent. And then like now I'm like, I'm at a 4. I mean, I'm gonna watch it. But I think it's definitely grown since they first aired the couple trailers or when I heard about the show.
Right. Alrighty. So, was there anything else that you wanted to talk about with the trailer, or your?
No, that was it. I just wanted to make sure I found the right portion of that clip just so we can discuss why I think that's who we think it is.
Right. Alrighty then. So with that being said, if you guys want to, go on ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this with your friends, let everybody know about Movie Loves Unite, let everybody know about Neighbors Watching Trailers. Another thing too is go on ahead and subscribe over to Frenchie's channel, Schmoes of the North. Go on ahead, give him a like, give him a subscribe, give him also a share as well. He also does content on my channel as well, and I also do things on his channel. So go on ahead, check that out. Another thing too is go on ahead, check out this trailer. Go on ahead, comment below, tell us what you think about it. And another thing too is if you guys want to go on ahead and follow us, how do you do that? You just go over to Facebook at Movie Lovers TV Loves Unite under the same brand on Instagram and as well as on Pinterest as well. Go to www.movielovesunite.com for all your entertainment needs and wants. And also too, go on ahead and listen to our audio podcast of our shows. And you can get that wherever you get your podcast from. Go ahead and donate a couple of dollars towards us. How do you do that? You just go ahead and go down to the GoFundMe page and the links below at www.gofundme.com/Movie Lovers Podcast. And of course, you can follow me on Movie Lovers Unit on Stereo and also underneath the same name on Twitter and at John Diagorio 8 on Twitter as well. And that's everywhere that you guys can follow us at. And always, until next time, it's been great and a privilege to do these trailers and everything. Thank you again, Charlie, for being a part of this. And always until next time, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. Can't wait to do this again. And bye-bye.